Today we drink Bundaberg Spiced Ginger Beer. We have not had this one. We actually haven't even reviewed the ginger beer. This is actually just kind of a limited Christmas release.
Yeah.
So the typical way, again, with any Bundaberg drink, you turn it upside down and turn it over. And let's see if we do, if you can...
I couldn't get it the first time, right?
You pull straight out first.
Oh, see, yeah, that's where I must screw it up.
Pull straight out, and now up.
Hey!
And I messed up! The tables have turned.
Those who can't do teach.
That's right. It's funny. Alright, so now let's not cut ourselves.
I've never had a ginger beer. This is different than a root beer, huh?
Yes. So this is more like a ginger ale.
Oh.
But it's different in that it is, I don't know what the difference really is between a ginger ale and a ginger beer. If you know, comment down below because we would like to learn. So this is made with fresh ginger. I mean, you can see it just like swirling around in there.
Yeah, it's got good floaties and stuff.
Yep. So it has So again, Bundaberg, they brew everything natural.
Yeah.
Like it takes what is this? It's 3 day? Yeah. Some of them are 3 days. Some of them are 1 day. Some of them are different amount of days for their brewing process. But they cold brew, and so it takes them a little while for that flavor to get in there. It's got a very natural flavor. It's got a very different, to me, a very different soda flavor than what we have over here. But
not really something I would consider a soda at all.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, like everything that I've had of theirs tastes amazing.
Right.
But I almost can't call it, like I can't compare it to other sodas.
Right. Ingredients are carbonated water, cane sugar, ginger root, cinnamon, and clove flavor.
Lots of cinnamon and lots of clove in the smell.
And then some citric acid, yeast, preservatives. Pretty basic. Got the Australian logo.
Yeah,
the little kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
Australian
family owned.
Yeah.
Nice. Really?
So what's interesting is that you know, we think of Christmas as snowy and cold and Christmas trees, and I'm sure they have Christmas trees over there too, but
eucalyptus
maybe, I don't know. What do y'all decorate your trees with? Do y'all do trees? One thing that I did notice with this, I researched it, is what they do for Christmas. It's more like their summer.
Yeah.
So I you know,
opposite
I don't know. I just think of America because I'm here in Texas, you know. So ours are still hot. I mean, we're having 70-degree weather right now, so. I think our cool front just came in. But,
this morning,
you know, but we're about to go back up into the 70s, so it's summer. So I think it'd be kind of cool to have Christmas during summer. So that's good.
That is good.
That ginger hits you really strong.
You know, I hate cloves like on food.
Yeah?
I hate cloves on food.
On the ham and on the turkey.
They're just...
Is it on turkey? I think it's on turkey.
Yeah, like they do them both sometimes. But it doesn't... When I've had it, it hasn't really added a good flavor to the food. Maybe I've had cheap cloves. But, like, this tastes amazing.
Yeah.
I like, when I smelled it, I was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a cinnamon guy, and I'm not much of a cloves guy, but I am, like, my favorite cookie of all time is ginger snap, and so the ginger in there is definitely right, hitting all.
And what's good is that, like, I've had some ginger beers and ginger ales and stuff that burn. I mean, like, literally
so much ginger
burn as you drink them.
Yeah.
This doesn't get to that level. It has a good intense ginger, but it's just up to that.
Yeah.
Right before it gets hot, and then it just like it cools off.
It's like a gingery lemonade.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways to me. Yeah. Like, do you get that kind of citrusy? Like they have what, citric acid in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Like, definitely has a little bit of that citrusy flair to it. So I think, like, if I think about it, I could trick my brain into thinking this is some kind of lemonade.
Like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to get a case of that for Christmas because that is so nice.
Yep, it's
That's
good.
really good.
And I've had the regular ginger. We haven't reviewed it, but I have had it. I mean, this is just a notch above. I really like this drink.
Definitely has a warm kind of feeling at the back of your tongue, like after drinking just a little bit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It gets right up to that edge where the others that I've had before, it like gets intense.
Right.
Like, some of my kids can't even drink it because it just it's like drinking hot sauce.
Much
hot.
Much past
And
this. Much past this is where I say no to cinnamon flavor or anything like that. Like cinnamon gum goes way past this really fast.
Yeah.
Like right up to the edge of it.
So, all right, you ready to score it?
Yeah, I'm ready to score it. Let's see. I've just never had anything like this. I've never had a ginger beer, a ginger ale. There's definitely a difference. How do you feel, Dave? Tell me how you feel.
I'm pretty good. It is non-alcoholic. It's much like root beer. It's ginger beer. All right. I don't know if you're supposed to float this.
We're gonna
I have no idea what you're supposed to do with this drink other than just drink it straight. But we're gonna float.
We are gonna float everything on this table.
Yeah.
If we put it on this table, it's
It's gonna be floating. Ready?
I'm ready.
It looks like, I mean, it's got a nice blend.
Smells
It's
good.
just-
I think it's gonna be smooth.
you think so?
I think it's gonna be like an orange juice.
See, like, what happens sometimes with natural, what I've noticed whenever I float things is like with natural ingredients, a lot of times it like clumps up, or I don't know what happens. I don't know, it does something weird to the ice cream. Like, it binds together. It kind of good. It's thick, you know.
It definitely like is super foamy. I have no idea what you're talking about.
And it's hard to see it like in this because it's all too blonde and white.
Okay, so like, if I eat a little bit of it, like crumbles the ice cream into little crumbs.
I can't tell like what the texture really is. So it's super thick. It's got a good flavor to me. I think the ginger goes well with the vanilla. I heard, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I heard that if you float in Australia, not on a tube or anything, if you take a soda and you put ice cream in it, so if you float in Australia, it's not a float but a spider.
A spider?
A spider. Because they don't say the ers, it's
you got a spider?
Spider. At least that's what we got on a comment. He said that when they float in Australia, it's actually called
It's called a spider.
Spider.
Spider. Why is it called a spider?
I don't know. So I like it. To me, it's the texture is unusual. What do you think?
I think there is a texture, but I think I've had that texture happen before on floats with different root beers and stuff. I think it's a temperature thing. It could be the ingredients are doing something funny. It could be like the citric acid doing something funky with the like sugar and all that kind of stuff. I like it. I think it's
Ready to score it?
very Christmassy for sure. Yeah, I'm ready to score it. Let's do this. Like I could have that instead of eggnog. Like I could do that instead of
Are you an eggnog drinker? I was wondering about that.
I like eggnog. Yeah, like when I was a little kid or younger man, rather, like all into my mid-20s, like I was like eggnog, yeah. And then I like past 25, and like eggnog is like, man, if I wanna like make myself super unhealthy really quick, like I'll drink eggnog. So. All right. I know I'm like an embarrassment to the Australian accent, and so please forgive me, all you amazing Australians and your beautiful accents. This poor Texas boy just don't got it.
We try. All right, so your taste. I did 475.
Wow.
I went way up high.
You went way up high.
I love it. I could drink it
Yeah.
all the time. It's light, it's refreshing, it's sweet. It's enjoyable. I do love ginger. I love my ginger ales. Every time I go on an airplane, I'm drinking ginger ale.
Yeah, you do ginger ale.
You know, we do a lot with ginger ale here. My wife loves ginger ale, so, you know, I wouldn't say we drink a lot of it, but it's a good flavor. I love
Ginger
it.
ale's great.
I love it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go totally with that spice and everything. I'm gonna go with a 475.
So what about the other 0.25? Like, what kept you back? Tell me about that percentage.
I don't know. It's not that. It's still. I think 5 is just like that holy grail, and it's a great drink. It's still, to me, it's not my 5.
Well, you can hold out your Holy Grail stuff because I totally gave it a 5 for taste.
It is his holy grail.
it's. I think like when it comes to taste, I'm looking forward to just hit me and for me to go yes.
Yeah.
You know, it got a yes from me.
Yeah.
If I go but
Yeah.
you know, then I start like whittling away at stuff, and it drops down. This was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Never had one before, and it's totally gonna be like on my list of I must drink a couple of these, you know.
So
a year
I think
at least.
Here I'm thinking through, and I'm thinking back on your whole experience. I think what holds me back is that I actually would prefer a little bit more cinnamon.
You like the cinnamon?
I do like cinnamon.
Yeah.
So I think it's really just a little bit more of the spice would. It's got a good
See
combination.
that? See? 5. 5 people.
So yeah, I think it would just be like if it was a little bit stronger in the cinnamon, a little bit more stronger in the clove and spice. I think that might have done it for me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. That's just a taste. That is a taste.
Your
thing,
float.
So, my float. I gave it a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want 5 all the way
Well,
down 2 points.
because whenever you're floating something, you put it into context. Like as a drink, this is like an amazing drink.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in the context of a float, and now you're really strongly comparing it to anything that you've ever floated before.
Right.
And like, I've definitely had better floats in the float genre, but just for Christmas, time, I would say this is a great Christmas float. So generally, for normal floating, I'm gonna kind of do like a double universe kind of rank on mine here. I'm gonna grade it a 3 for like float against float, but a 5 for a Christmas special float.
Yeah.
If you want to have a cool, unique float just around Christmas time or whatever, do it with Bundaberg and their ginger,
Their
spiced ginger beer. Yeah. Because that's really that's the most unique float that I've had.
And that's, I mean, not all.
A little too
unique
unique
really
for every
supposed, right? Not all drinks are supposed to float, and I don't know if this is something that you're supposed to do. It's just what we do. So, I did actually go down a little too. I went down 375, so a whole point I dropped.
Okay.
So, and again, it's kind of that chalky kind of texture that I get. Is the best way that I could probably describe it. And yeah, it's just a weird consistency to me. But again, great flavor, and I think it blends well with the vanilla. It's just that texture. I'm just not really digging the texture. So yeah. So my overall is 850.
I didn't even add mine up. My overall is 8, but for Christmas's sake, it's a 10 because, like, if you're just doing this like for Christmas time, then yeah, this is totally the float.
Yeah,
you
I
want
think
to
it'd
try.
be fun. I think the kids would enjoy it.
Yeah. So between those two, 8 and 10, I came up with a 9.
Okay. Cool. So all total, we did 1750 is our total between us.
Okay.
Right.
1750 out of 20.
So that's pretty good. That's probably.
It's one of the highest ratings. I think that must be the highest rating.
Yeah.
That Bundaberg has been like aces. Everything that we've tried.
Yeah. And again, we buy our own stuff. Nothing is.
No sponsorships.
No sponsorships. Nothing's. We don't get anything for reviewing it a certain way.
We buy
just
it because
love
we
it.
want to.
Yeah. We want to explore the flavors.
Exactly.
So yeah, we found this at World Market, and it's great. I'm gonna go back and get another
Cool.
case.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick up a case for myself.
All right.
This is gonna be fun.
Well, guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, growing your roots.
And put some fizz in your mug. Hang on until later, and we'll talk about our top 5 personal favorite Christmas songs. That'll be in the aftertaste.
See ya.
You